Hi, everybody. Jim Crawford with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate here with Jenny of Dash Fitness.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Doing well, thank you. How
Excellent.
are you?
Great.
Good.
Great. Aside from the rain today.
Yeah, I'm really glad you picked such a good day for my hair.
Me too. Right? So, how long have you been in business and how'd you get started?
So we actually are going on a year on March 16th. We'll be celebrating our
Congratulations.
1 year. Thank you. On the 21st of March. So it feels like a whirlwind.
I'll bet.
I feel like that comparison when they do like the presidents, and they're like, this is what President Bush looked like before presidency. This is what President Bush looked like after presidency.
Sure.
And you just see like all of the, just what 4 years in office did to him, or 8 years.
Sure.
But that's how I feel it's going to be like, this is what Jenny looked like before Dash. This is what she looks like now.
The joys of ownership.
But it's been great. No, and it's been so rewarding already. So
Great.
I'm super excited to see what the future brings.
Excellent. Tell me a bit about the meaning of Dash.
This one is close to my heart. So growing up, my family has always been a huge advocate of the Carpe Diem saying, seize the day, live in the moment. That was always like my parents' message to us.
Good message.
Yes. And when I had this opportunity, I was, going through names, and it's challenging to name a business.
Yeah, like naming a child.
But they don't, there's no book for this.
That's right.
And I couldn't exactly call it Carpe Diem Fitness. I didn't like that.
Not a good ring for that.
No. So there's this poem, and basically the idea of it is you get 2 dates in your life: the day that you're born and the day that you die, and they're separated by a dash.
Yeah.
So it's all about, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
With your dash, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to make the most of your time here?
Yeah.
You don't know when that end date is coming. So
yeah,
live it up.
It's really cool because I saw a sign of yours out there in the world, and it had that on there, and it intrigued me immediately. So really, really cool, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tell me about some of your products or services.
So we offer we offer personal training.
Mm-hmm.
We do all like group classes. So HIIT, high intensity interval training. We do strength classes. We do a sculpt class, which is essentially like a bar class without the bar, but I think it's a little bit more revved up.
Okay.
There is a little bit more of a cardio portion to it. Michelle does a great job of getting the beat. She gets into it. So
I know quite a few folks that come to your space, and all of them are huge fans. So
yes, we do offer a yoga class as well, and our yoga girls are amazing. We have one guy instructor, Rob, who the ladies love him. Not because he is such a great guy, but he is also an incredibly talented coach. So our family is small, but I think that makes us, I don't want to say better, but
sure.
I
more
think
personalized.
it makes us unique, because a lot of these studios out there have 15 to 20 instructors,
Sure.
and they can't really have that
Sure.
interaction with every single person. We make it a habit to
Sure.
get to know your name. We want to know your story. We want to know your injuries. We want to know, your past injuries.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I love our team. I'm proud of them. I'm honored to work with them.
That's great. That's great.
And our personal training program is just kind of taking off. I did a lot of it prior to opening Dash on the main line. And let me tell you, if you ever want to make some good cash, don't open a business. Just do some personal training on the main line. They will pay you well, those women.
Excellent.
They do a good job. But no, all joking aside,
Absolutely.
I learned it was a great way for me to kind of get comfortable with, making corrections and going up to people and being like, hey, let's get those shoulders back or whatever it might be.
Good learning experience.
Get my coach voice on.
Absolutely.
So I think that was great. And we're going to start rolling out here soon a speed and agility class for the youngsters.
Okay. That's great. Tell me something that people would not know about Dash.
Okay. I'm going to go with I think that there is a huge misconception when it comes to HIIT workouts. So I think people automatically go, oh, high intensity, I'm not doing that, no way. Just over Christmas, my aunt had said to me, my family, obviously, they are huge supporters. Thanks, guys. And so she had said, oh, Jenny, I see your videos all the time. And I watch these people and I see them doing these things. And I think to myself, oh gosh, how are they doing that? I could never do that. And I said to her, yes, you could. You absolutely could do that. Every one of you could do this. It is literally something that can be modified for everyone. And I say it, and I don't think people believe me. But then they come and they're like, oh, wow, she wasn't lying.
Sure.
There are all these different variations of one exercise, and people slowly will start to progress. And it's just about getting in the door.
Absolutely.
And the community that's in there, they are only going to be supportive. There are no mirrors in that studio. And that's why.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, just doing something is getting the ball rolling. And eventually
1,000%.
you get good at it like anything else that you try for the first time, potentially.
Right. Yes. And I think for me, I spend a lot of time learning about still, yes, I have my certifications, and yes, I, am constantly going and doing these seminars and workshops, but I am also constantly reading about the different types of exercise and why this works. Science will tell you. Absolutely. This is the best way to work out.
Very cool.
And it works. I have proof. I have people, and I know that it works. So I encourage everyone to just give it a shot.
Sure. What do you like most about having a business here in Pottstown?
I think that it's been really cool to see just the process and how even in the past 11 months, you do get to see this pick up a little bit. And obviously these things aren't going to happen overnight, but this summer there was a lot of action.
Sure.
And that is definitely something neat.
It's cool.
It is. And it's cool to be a part of it from the ground up.
Yeah. I think one of the cool things from my perspective is this space is amazing. It's a really cool building.
It is a very cool, it is a very cool building.
A lot of work, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I can see it in your face. Absolutely.
Didn't look quite like this, but no,
it looks great now.
I mean, it is one of the most, even before I got in here and worked my vision, as my dad calls it, it just, the bones of the building.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really
I love
nice.
seeing them come back to life. There's a lot of businesses now on High Street that the buildings were really cool, and to see them come back to life is awesome.
Have you seen axe throwing?
I have. Yeah.
Like
fantastic.
just the windows in there, and you're just like, wow, like
Yeah.
this is neat. And they
Lot
did
of
a
cool
great
stuff.
job with that building. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're all helping each other because everyone that comes to each one of those businesses sees the other
Right.
and thinks about it, and it's a great help for sure.
Yes. Oh, 1,000%. Yeah. And having the alley across the street certainly
Absolutely.
doesn't help. So yeah, it's been neat.
What do you do outside of work? What are some things you like to do?
There's something called outside work.
The few minutes you have outside of work.
I have a little 4-year-old. Her name is Aspen. And I have a fabulous husband. His name's Carl.
All right.
I felt like I had to share that. So I definitely love it when I get home in time to play mom and
Sure.
get some extra time with her. I love board games.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
a sucker for a good board game and a glass of champagne.
Okay. That makes anything better.
No, yeah, so true. And I also love reading. I'm a big reader.
Excellent.
We're actually gonna, I think, start a Dash book club. So
Cool.
I'm really trying to do things with the community that's not just fitness.
Sure.
So that way you can, be a part of something, even if maybe fitness isn't your
Yeah.
gig all the time. You still have that little group that
Yeah.
you get to be a part of.
Fits in perfectly with the whole Dash theme.
Exactly.
That's great.
Yes.
Well, thank you for spending some time with me.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
You.
So come see Jenny at Dash Fitness on High Street. Her link will be in the comments below, and so you can see more about the business. Check me out, Jim Crawford with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. And thanks so much. We'll see you next time.